Hey everyone, this is 2Cubes, and today we're going to take a look at the mission system. The mission system is a tool very useful for create different types of events that basically will consist in a mission or a group of tasks for the player to achieve in order to unlock anything needed in the game, like unlock a door, get a reward from killing a target, etc. The possibilities are infinite, so according to the type of game that you are doing and the mission that can contain, you're going to make different missions like the ones that I had said, others more strange or complex, etc. So in this case, to start with the mission system, I am going to make different videos, moving from simpler to more difficult stuff. And in this one, we're going to make a couple of simple missions, which is going to consist in picking a couple of objects from the level and unlock a door. So let's get started. The first things to make is place a mission system in the level, and for this we have two options. We can go here to GameGeek controller menu and go to create prefab manager. Since we have already here in the level, the system just show us to the user, which is here. So I'm going to use this one, and here in this list we have the mission system prefabs, and I can select here the objective system trigger, and I have here in the level already. Another way to do this is basically almost the same, which is go here to the GameGeek controller, main managers, and mission manager, and which this is going to add is the main mission manager, which is going to be used to manage all the mission from each scene separately. So this component is necessary in order to keep the persistency between and the management of the mission through the different scenes of the level. But in this case, we don't care about it. So we just need here, there's a few buttons which allow us to, similar to the prefab manager, instantiate elements, but in this case only related to the mission system. And we can select here the instantiate mission system, which, as you can see, is going to instantiate the same object that the prefab manager. So you can select which one you are going to use. So in this case, we already have this. So let's use this one. Oops. Okay. So in the main objective system trigger, or the main mission system, we have three objects here. Which is right now is disabled, is the objective trigger. So in case, for example, that the mission you are going to use is activated when the player enters in a concrete zone of the scene, this trigger is going to activate the mission. So in this case, we're going to enable. Let's scale the trigger like this. Put here close to the player, and basically when the player enters in this trigger, the mission is going to be activated. And this is the main component of the mission. And we have, for example, here one task configured. So we have here different options, like the name of the mission, a short description, and a more complete description than the player can see in the objective log menu, or the mission log, as you prefer to say. Also, we can configure a location and a string for the rewards that in this case the mission can give to the player. All those fields can be left as empty or write what you prefer. And also you can configure here options to just show the name of or the description, etc. And other options that in this case we don't care about it. Also here, by default, a reward is configured in the reward event settings. So when the mission is over, is complete, the player will receive the rewards that is configured here in the third element, which is this one, in the object experience system. And this component allows us to configure different objects and rewards that the player can obtain, like experience, money, inventory objects, skill points, and skill settings. I mean, skill without settings. And this object can be used not only for mission, but for example, just when the player kills an enemy, he can obtain these kind of rewards from that killing. Or for example, when the player triggers any event, the event itself can give to the player of any of these rewards. So it can be used in other places and not only here in the mission system. So in this case, we have here options for the map system, which we don't get right now, and option for when the mission is complete to use zones and etc. Other options are here in when the objective is not complete or when the objective is complete. For example, if the player fails the mission for any reason, or when the player achieves the mission, you can trigger here events for that. So in case that you need it. So what I'm going to do here is basically when the player enters in the trigger, a mission to pick an ammo pickup is going to be activated, and when the player picks that ammo, is going to complete the mission and get the rewards in this case. So let's go here to the prefab manager and get some ammo. Let's see here. No, here for the inventory. Okay, let's go to use this one. And we have here the pickup. So basically, in case of the pickups, you have here an option in the pickup object component, which allows to configure an event when the pickup is taken. So you basically enable this option, and what it's going to make is tell to the mission system that one of the tasks of the mission is complete. So we configure here the objective event system in the object to call, and here in the event objective event system, and add sub-objective complete, which says needs a string field, and in this case we can call task 1 as the name that you prefer. That is going to be the same name as one of the objectives here in the objective info list. And in this case, we already have one, which is called task 1. But like I said, this can be called ammo taking, for example, and we only need to put the same string in the option for the pickup. Okay, so now let's put here some better text. And here in the rewards, for example, let's configure that is going to be just 100 points of the experience. And also here in the rewards, here this option, give reward on objective complete. Since this mission is not going to be obtained from an NPC, a mission board, or something else, the player is going to receive the reward in the same moment that he achieves the mission. it's not like a mission board or an NPC where usually he have to return to that object to obtain the reward. So in this case, give reward on objective complete is set to true. And that will be pretty much all. So let's see here. Okay, so when the player starts to talk, he's going to find the trigger and activate the mission. And when he picks the ammo pickup, the mission will be complete. Okay, we have the pickup there. We have entered it in the trigger, and if we go to the mission log, you can see here how the mission is activated with the info that we have configured. And in this case, I have forgotten to configure the object to give the reward. So I think this is going to go to give to the player 1,000 points of experience, but it's okay. Okay, so you have seen that we have received the experience points. The player has the pickup, in this case the ammo in the inventory, and that everything is correct. So we can check here in the object event system, in the mission system, that the mission is not in process, the mission is complete, the mission has been accepted, and the rewards have been obtained. We just one objective, that in this case it was the a task, better say, which one just once, just one. This one, the ammo taken, which have been triggered by when the player took the pickup from the ground. So now let's configure a different reward for the player. For example, in this case the 100 that I said, and let's go and give an inventory object, for example, which is going to be a simple key, and some skill points, for example 5, and also let's going to add a second task for the objective. So instead of just one pickup, let's place 2. And for example, we can leave the name like that and set and use another one in the second pickup. So for example, ammo taken 1 and ammo taken 2. So here in the task list, we are going to add another objective or another task and set the names on it. And for example, this list of tasks can be configured to be made in order or made in any order that the player prefers. For example, it can be configured that the player needs to pick one ammo first and the second one after that. If not, the mission will be failed and is going to be restarted, and that option will be here in objectives follows order. So if this is true, the task here is going to be need to be complete in the same order that is configured here, but in this case we're not going to do that. So let's try this. So we enter in the trigger, one picket, and you can see here how the first objective is, or the first tag is complete. And for example here, the mission is in process, is not complete, and has been accepted, and the rewards hasn't been obtained yet. And the second one, So as you can see here, the player has received the key, and he has the 2 pickups of the ammo, which each one contains 10 projectiles for the shotgun. And if we go here to the experience panel, we can see that he has obtained the 100 experience points, and in the skill points of upgraded slots, he has 5 more,